Hello, hello to my fellow survivors. How you guys doing today? I am good. I'm just out here with my oldest child. I only got him today. I ain't got all three, y'all, just him. But how you guys doing? I hope well. Um my week has been it's been like up down, up down. Not too bad, you know. Like I said, I'm always trying to remain grateful for the lessons that I learn, the trials that I have, you know. That's how you keep your vibration a little high, just being grateful, even if you're at a point in your time, a point in your life where life is definitely lifing and you're learning all kind of lessons about, you know, people around you or just people that you left in the past. It's just, it's just like, you know, that's pretty much how my week has been. Just thinking about, people that I may have left behind and, just thinking about the things that God is doing in my life, I just think about that, just been thinking about that. And, I definitely can't wait I could wait. I don't want to say I can't wait, but, whatever blessings that God has for me, I'm definitely here willing to receive them because I definitely need them right now. But I'm just trying to be patient, you guys, because I don't want to rush, I don't want to rush because you got to be careful what you ask for. You got to be careful what you ask for because there can be certain things that I really want in my life and I want them to speed up, but it may not just, it may not be the time. But you guys like my sweater? I love this sweater, you guys. I think it's so cute. It's supposed to hang off the shoulders a little bit, but it's not really hanging off the shoulders. It's supposed to be like that. Y'all know I love me some shoulder action. I notice on my videos, I always have shoulder action. But today's subject is going to be, we're going to talk a little bit about black magic and how to fight it off. And if you don't know what it is, you're going to learn a little bit about it today. And I know not everybody's into spiritual things and magic and stuff, but, it's a real thing, I feel like everybody should know a little bit about it because it's definitely something that happens. It happens, and it's definitely around you. So we're going to talk about black magic and how to fight it off and what it is and why it may be happening to you. And, we're going to talk about that today, you guys. So you already know. If you want to hear about this mess, you already know what to do. Stay tuned, boo. Okay. So you guys, when I talk about different subjects, I always like for it to just be my perspective and what I think, because certain things can be different for what's it say? Jesus. People just be writing weird. Jesus is very disappointed in you. Jesus ain't disappointed in me. Who wrote this? See, this is what I'm saying. This could be a form of magic. People trying to put crazy shit in people's head. And I walk this trail every freaking day. So who did this? Somebody did this trying to fuck up my head. Jesus ain't disappointed in me, boo. Okay, Jesus loved me. So whoever wrote this, the hell with ya. Let's proceed. Like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by whoever wrote that. People are crazy. Okay, I only got one child to watch today, you guys. So, but I'm always playing in my hair. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me get back to the subject. So yeah, black magic. Like I was saying, I like to talk about subjects from how I think about it and how I feel, because different things could be different. Like things like black magic, that can be different for everybody. It's not going to always be the same, But to me, what it is when you just have a lot of negative energy and a lot of like negative forces like around you. And they don't have to, when I say around you, it don't have to be like right next to you in your home, not even in your same city. It can be just people that don't have your best interests at heart. People that may be envious of you. Anything negative that someone's feeling towards you, they're sending out that energy towards you, and you can feel it. You can feel it energetically wise. You can feel it like, oh, it's so much, you guys. I really want to explain this the best way I can. And it depends on the subject. Let me think of something so I can explain it. Say if you have somebody that's envious of something that you got, like maybe your possession. Maybe you are a very stable person, and there's people around you that may not be so stable. So people are throwing negative energy at you being stable. Maybe you have finances. People are throwing negative energy at your finances. People are envious of you because just people being envious of something that you got that they don't have. It could be something simple as you just being a cool person. People can be envious of that and throwing negative energy at that you can feel. That's a black magic, and it actually really can have an effect on your life because you can feel it energetically wise, and especially if it's coming from people that you care about, people that you love. You feel it even stronger then, because you don't want to feel that. You want to have positive feelings towards those people. You want to love those people. You want to just live with those people. But if those people are having negative thoughts about you and throwing negative energy your way and wishing on your downfall, you will feel that. You will feel that. And it is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Especially if you still have to have these people in your life, It's really not a good feeling, you guys. It's really not. And that's black magic, because it can have an effect on your life. And people don't understand, magic is not just always in some kind of lab whipping up some shit and all that. No, magic can be your energy, because energy is very fluid. Energy is very strong, and it is a real thing. People can feel it, especially if you're an empath. If you're an empath, you feel when people don't have your best interests at heart. You feel that, and you feel it. Yes. Really, yes. And there's also like different kind of spells that people do on people. There really is. I just feel like people always think that spells is like something that people, like rituals or something like that. It doesn't always have to be that. It can just be like what people are thinking, negative thoughts. Like me, for instance, I can be wrong, but I was thinking, like, is somebody doing a beauty spell on me? Because all of a sudden, like, I'm getting bumps. I got this big bump right here. I've been having a bump right here. My hair's been really frizzy. I haven't been able to keep the weight off of me I'm usually really good at that. But I'm getting bloated. And I was thinking, like, is people doing beauty spells on me? That really came across my mind, because I'm just like, why all of a sudden I can't keep it together? I'm like, who hating on me? That's really what I was thinking. I could be wrong, but and a beauty spell doesn't have to be like abracadabra, make that bitch ugly. No, it doesn't have to be like that. It can be, people just like, if they see a nice picture of you, they be like, what the hell she thinks she is, just thinking all these negative things, and that energy can come to you. Like, it's a real thing. Like, somebody's just thinking, like, who the hell she thinks she is, she ain't even all that cute, or it can be that. I hope that bitch get a big ass bump in the middle of her damn eye, then that is real. It is real. I'm just saying, that's why logic is cool. It's cool. You have to have logic, but you can't be so fucking logical to the point where you can't, that your mind, that you're not open-minded, that you don't understand that things that may seem supernatural or may seem just so out of the ordinary, thinking that can't happen. And I used to be like that. That was really me. I used to be the most logical person ever. I didn't believe in ghosts. I didn't believe in like crazy shit like that. I'm like, that shit not real. But certain things is real. That's why you can't be so logical. Like, yes, you have to have logic in your life for sure, and have common sense for sure. But you have to be open-minded and understand that certain things can happen. Certain things can happen. So like things like a beauty spell. You know, just for an example, if you have multiple people looking at you in a negative way, thinking that you think you are that, and who she got herself losing weight, she just gonna gain it all back. You know, if you have multiple people thinking that against you, you would feel it, and you would eventually gain that weight back. And that's just not with things like beauty. That's things with money, your stability, just anything that somebody is hating on. You could feel it, and their reality could turn your reality. That's magic. Okay, and another form of black magic, you guys, is just having a circle filled with negative people. People that don't have your best interests at heart. And I think I said that at the beginning of the video. Yeah, but if you have a group of people that you rock with, that you're genuine, your heart is genuine, you love these people, but, and you know what, and let me just explain this, because it's not always that they deep down just have, they have a motive deep down. It can just be simply, their vibration is not as high as yours. It can be simply they're not as spiritual as you. They don't see things the way that you do. They're not an empath, you know. It doesn't always have to be that they have their motives are purposely. It can just be the way they move, the way they rock. They don't rock like you because you're genuine, you're authentic. Let me use for an example. It can be like somebody pissed you off, right? The way you handle it is like, you know what? I'm trying to use the best example as I possibly can. Okay, somebody done pushed you off, right? The way you handle things, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna give that person space. I'm just gonna leave them alone for now. I'm gonna just, do me and leave them alone, you know? A person that's not on the same vibration as you, a person that's not as empathetic as you, when you piss them off, what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to fight you, make sure your life is hell, take you for everything you got or something like that. That's how they handle things, because that's how they are. That's how they rock. That's how they roll. You don't roll like that. So you're going to instantly feel it more because you are different. You may be around a bunch of people where you're different. They don't roll like you. So that's why it's going to have to be a time when you are going to have to pray to the Most High God that He brings the right people in your life, and that will happen. Like with me, you guys know, I was in a religious group. I feel like I always say the same thing, but yes, I was in a religious group, and I had love for those people. My love is genuine. I loved them, but when I sit back and think about it, I'm sure not everybody in that group liked me. I'm sure some of the people in the group thought I was crazy. A lot of people took my ex-husband's side, and that was a lot of negative things being thrown at my life, because, people try to act like they're just so holier than thou, but people gossip. So, when they're at home, they probably, gossip happens, she's crazy, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. That's energy that you can feel. That's magic. That's putting magic on somebody's life when you sit back and gossip all goddamn day, about somebody that you don't even really know. You don't know what's going on, but you still feel the need to gossip about people. That's why I don't gossip about people. I really don't. I do not like to gossip about people. I'm not perfect. There may be times when, I may say something, but in the back of my head, I know, I need to stop this. I need to stop this. I'm not ruled by gossip. I don't like gossiping about people, because you can really mess up somebody's life like that. You really could. And gossiping is not okay. It's not okay. Yeah, so, and that's another reason why in my last video, when I talked about discovering that I was an empath, it's really important to discover who you are. Because when you discover who you are and your personality and the people that you attract, you will have a higher, you will know how to prevent certain things, If you're just going through life not really knowing what the hell's going on, you'll have a higher chance of being stuck in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? You have to know who you are. And if you really truly seek it, and if you really cry out to the Lord, and God sees that you're in a situation, He will help you. You know what I'm saying? He will help you. He really will. He will bring the people in your life. You may go through a season where there's nobody in your life and you're by yourself, but He would definitely make room for better, for sure. But on another note, back to the magic. Yes, black magic is very, very It's real, especially in families, you know, in families and friendships, anything that's close. Um, anything that we, anything that's close, like, you know, close relationships. It is very, very serious. Things like jealousy. Um, jealousy is very, you know, jealousy doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I know that it's a very ugly word. I know. I feel like envy is when, this is my opinion, envy is when it becomes hate. Everybody has a little bit of jealousy. Everybody. Like, you know, for an example, like you may have like, you know, let me use an example, a good example. Like a friend of yours, a family member that's losing weight, looking real good, you know, you'd be like, damn girl, I'm jealous. Like, what you doing? You know, you looking good. Like, you know, that's a healthy jealousy. Everybody feels kind of jealousy, but when it comes envy to the point, okay, that person's looking too good, like you want to sit back and talk shit about her and be like, oh, she thinks she all that, or look at her with the evil eye. Evil eye is that's a very serious thing. Evil eye. Somebody just looking at somebody like, whatever, like, you know, that's evil eye. That's energy that people can feel. But if you just like have like a little innocent jealousy because somebody's looking really good, and you know, and you give that person props, that's healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, jealousy doesn't always have to be bad, but envy is bad. Envy is when, you know, you hate that person because they're looking good, because they're getting their life together, because, you know, they're managing to keep weight off of them. You know, you can be envious of that. Somebody that has their life together, somebody that's stable, you know, that don't need nobody, that's independent. People can be envious of that because they need people, because they're not stable, because they got to ask for, you know, people. You got to understand, you got to know who's around you, you got to know who you are, you got to, because so you can prevent things like this, you know, just know who you are. You got to know who you are. But yeah, the evil eye is really serious, because evil eye can come from anybody. It can come from the person that you love the most, the person that's laying next to you. Like, it can come from that. Like in my situation, I feel like my ex-husband did have the evil eye towards me, because I just think he had like motives and agendas that I didn't know about. So, you know, maybe if he felt like I was standing in his way of something, you know, maybe he had the evil eye towards me, like, you know, I wish she wasn't here or something like that. That can be like looking at me with just ill intent, looking at me with negativity. It happens a lot in families, you know. There may be somebody in the family that's they just got their shit together a little bit more. People looking at them like who they think they are, you know. That's evil eye. That's the evil eye. And, you know, you definitely send that shit back. You definitely send that shit back. You gotta send it back, okay? You gotta send it back, because if you don't, it will take over you. Especially if you're an empath. Because empaths always want to please everybody. They don't want nobody feeling negative about them. They want everybody to just bring them all kinds of positivity all the damn time. But, you know, when you discover that you're an empath, you know, and you discover what you're up against, yeah, you're going to have those feelings, but you're going to know how to suppress them a little bit. You're going to be like, damn, I wish that she would treat me right or something, or he would treat me right. You would really want that, but you would be strong enough to know that shit ain't going to happen, because you're dealing with a damn demon. So when you realize that you're dealing with a damn demon, you will be able to, you know, move through life a little bit more better than you're not going to be worried about how people are treating you. Like, yeah, it will hurt you. Yes, it's going to hurt you because you're an empath. But you will still know how to maneuver to the point where it don't destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist? I hope so. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about how to send it back to sender. How to not let it affect you much. Because you got to keep your vibration high. When I say keep, you know, I just want you to understand what keeping your vibration high is, because I don't want nobody to get it confused, because I know people probably will look at me and be like, oh, how's your vibration high? You know, your life is all flipped upside down, blah, 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 blah. Keeping your vibration high is remaining grateful, remaining close to God. I always mention God, but he's the maker of everything now, okay? Can't count him out. But yeah, just going out in nature and just like, even, okay, say you're going through some real tough ass shit right now, like go out in nature and just look at the sky and just be like, I am grateful that I'm still breathing, and I am grateful that I still have a chance, you know. God is like, yeah, God is showing me what it is God is showing you right now. what you need to do, okay? Anybody that's going through hell right now, that's having all kind of magic thrown at them, whose people that you care about is turning on you or whatever, you know. I had a whole freaking, I was gonna say something. I was like, "Damn, girl, don't say that. Don't say that, girl. Don't say that now." Okay, I was about to say something, but I was like, "Don't say that. Not yet, at least, not yet." Okay, but anyways, I had a lot of people. I'm gonna say, real innocent. I had a lot of people turn on me. Okay, people that I loved. Okay, my whole damn husband. Okay, just threw me out to the dust for the wolves to eat. Okay, that's how I felt. Okay, I had to just dig real deep in me to still remain grateful. Okay, to just be grateful that I have air in my lungs. Because I believe that what happened to me, it was meant to destroy me. That's exactly what that's what they wanted. Speaking of magic, right? That's what they wanted. They wanted to destroy me. You know, I don't know why. I was always nice and sweet to everybody. I feel like I definitely didn't deserve to be somebody that's targeted out to be destroyed. And that's another thing about empaths. Empaths were very nice people. So nice to the point where people see us as easy targets, but they don't understand. They don't understand the power that we have. And the reason why we're so powerful is because we are connected to Source. And when I say Source, yes, I'm going to say his name again. God. Chosen. By who? God. When you're chosen by God, you have a certain power with you. You know, you have a certain power. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know the power that you have when you're chosen by God. And I know when you say you're chosen by God, people get a little iffy. You say, well, if you're chosen by God, then what does that say about me? I mean, what does it say about you if you gossiping? If you want to take from people, if you don't give a fuck whether somebody live or die, what does it say about you? You don't even need me to tell you that. Just look in the mirror. What does it tell about you? That's negative shit. That's evil. And who does that? The devil. So what's that say about you? If that's what you're doing, if you have ill will in your heart, what's that say about you? Yeah, that was my little spill, you guys. I just want you to know, God was crucified. Am I saying that right? Crucified. God was crucified, okay? And he kept rising up. Jesus was crucified. He kept rising up. One of them was crucified, y'all. Now my brain, I have my brain is a little foggy, you guys. I haven't been in my Bible in a while, you know, but I love him and he know, he know it. Okay. Just know, one of them was crucified, okay, and he kept rising up. He kept rising up. So if you're going through some shit, just know you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. One thing you gotta do though, you can't be, what's that song? It ain't shit to cut a bitch off or something like that. I don't know, but you gotta cut some bitches off. You gotta cut some people off, okay? Sometimes you do. You gotta cut some people off, you know? You gotta cut them off. Like me, you know, I'm always talking about I went no contact. Yeah, but it's like, because I had to cut that motherfucker off. He had to get cut off. Because he didn't mean me no good, you guys. He wanted me out here doing bad. Had to cut that motherfucker off, kids and all. I don't give a, I'm just joking. But yes, sometimes you gotta cut a motherfucker off. You have to, especially if they want to suck you so there's no more blood in your veins. Okay, if they just want to suck you dry. Yes, if they just want to suck you dry. Okay, but not in a good way. That's inappropriate. It's truth though. They just want to suck you dry, not in a good way. And it's just like really, really horrible. Really horrible. And you have to function because you got a life to live. And you got this. God is going to bring other people in your pathway. You got to believe that. Don't let nobody suck you dry. And not in a good way. Don't let nobody do that. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun talking about it. You know, it's so peaceful out here, y'all. But yeah, I love all my fellow survivors. I really do. And like I always say, while life takes its course, always remember to just breathe. Love ya.